Hello, 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 and welcome to another edition of the Brian Colletto Show here on YouTube. And it should ever be uh, purposed to other platforms wherever you may listen to podcasts. So let's get down to it. So you all come here, for those of you that do, come here for autism content from yours truly. And tonight I actually do have something that I did some research on as I was looking to make short form content. So I just read that the Philadelphia Eagles are the first NFL team to have a sensory room at their stadium. This is a big thing, and I've heard that 17 other teams are looking to follow suit very soon. Hopefully, one day it'll be all 32 teams, but good for the Eagles. I know they do a lot of work to help benefit autism. It's too bad I'm not their biggest fan. I'm a New York Giants fan, but I applaud them. I know their cheerleaders have done a lot of work, and I've heard that Kylie Kelsey, who is the wife of recently retired Eagles star Jason Kelsey, has been part of the initiative for the sensory rooms for the Philadelphia Eagles. And like my short form video, I'm not expecting anybody from the Eagles or the Giants or any NFL team or anybody in the NFL commissioner's office to see this. But crazier things have happened, and you never know. Maybe it gets around and somebody sees it and says, let's get in touch with this Brian guy and uh, get him on here. It'll be a speaking opportunity for him, meaning me. Um, so, but for now, I just make this content. So, what has gone on since my last show about a week ago? Well, a few things. Last Tuesday, I attended a couple of outings. I attended my workplace's second annual Staff Appreciation Day. And for those of you that may not know what I do, I, for my regular job, I'm a marketing administrator for a nonprofit that provides job employment opportunities for special needs adults 21 and over in our area. And I've been with this organization about 16 years. That counts the first 5 months that were volunteer time. And I'm blessed to be part of them. The other event I went to last Tuesday was a multi chamber gathering at the Bark in the Park for the Somerset Patriots. Now, none of us networkers actually brought dogs. My parents and I don't have pets, but I did see a bunch of people with dogs for the Bark in the Park night. For the networking group, we were in a suite uh, at the upper level uh, on the third baseline. It was pretty cool to have room to roam around in between innings and or just while the innings were taking place. And good to be around some familiar faces as well for that event. Um, didn't do anything special for 9/11, of course, and For anybody seeing this, my heart goes out to all who feel extreme pain when 9/11 comes around. I did a short form video about that. I would uh, encourage you to see that if you are curious as to my story of where I was on 9/11 when that happened. And then the next day, I went to what did I go to the next day? I know I went to something. I know it was a networking event. Yes, that's right. I went to a multi-chamber networking event. This one was truly a straightforward networking event, and it was at a place that I've been to before, and it, it one of the chambers I know really well. The other one I have known to some degree, but they have gone through quite a bit of evolution over the last few years. So I'm getting to know them in their new identity, put it that way. And though it started out slow, that event, it did turn out fun in the end. So I would say I had a good time. Um, Friday the 13th, I took it in stride. Um, I think a challenge that I had was parking spots were blocked at my workplace that day because of a delivery we were getting where the truck was in our way, but no big deal. Didn't cause me to be late for work. And and otherwise, um, for the most part, Friday the 13th was good. I wasn't worried about it not being lucky or being extra careful. It's just another day to be to have a lucky day, just like any other day. And I always remind people that now, anytime it comes around, which by the way, the next one comes around on December 13th this year. And over the weekend, I did some yard work with my mom. Most of the work was done by me, but she did help with a little bit of things. And we worked well together on that, just some around the house stuff. And I went to my town's first ever Italian festival at our local lake. And that was fun. I think there are definitely some improvements to be made for next year and the years ahead if they continue this. But I think for our first year, it was pretty good. And the other event I went to was on Sunday. An ev- it was a local street fair that I have enjoyed going to for a few years now. It's called Fanny Wood Day. I've enjoyed it every year since 2019, except for, of course, 2020. And that's always a fun event. Of course, when I got home, I I had a moment where I wish I had stayed out a little longer because of a silly issue at home that involved Wi-Fi going out on TV, and um, let's just say that I didn't really need directions from my mother, and that caused me to go off on her a little bit, but we're cool. We're cool now. Um, so please, please uh, think about, don't think that there's extreme tension. Um, so that is what is going on with me. That is what has happened, and that's what I read about autism that I found significant. So hopefully I will be back at some point next week. I can't promise that it'll be Monday night because I have an event on Monday night next week for my workplace. But if not, then definitely the week after, I'll be back. And until the next time I do this show, I send you all love, light, blessings, and peace. Take care.